Hey guys, Stevie can be the best in the house. And welcome back, folks, one and all, to an update video. I have to talk about something that you may noticed. I don't know. I don't even know if it matters. But the reason this has been recently messed with is because I had to mess with the description. Now, here's the thing. I put in there. I forgot I even had this until I was reading it. And then it said it okay, I know damn well I put in there 2000. It decided it was going to take out the word 2000, you know. And number hit above Wolfenstein. No, number one hit above hit Wolfenstein is what I said. I think, or something like that. I can't remember. I just know that there wasn't just number hit above, well, Wolfenstein. That doesn't even, it's not even what I said. Everything else is pretty good, I think. I mean, I am starting to change up things a little bit, but I'm still keeping it in the same kind of, sentence where I ask no one to post any spoilers or clues, or, for anything. But I have also, done things. So, here's the thing. You won't, if you don't see any more videos that have been added to it, and the reason why it moved up, it's because it's the description has been edited to what it's supposed to be. I mean, everything else is all good. I haven't actually messed with any more than what needed to be done because that is not all what I had on there. I can't believe it did that. And you might have noticed that I released playlists that have not been released yet. Well, that's for a reason. The reason is because they're going to be released at some point in the future. Might be 2 years from now. Who knows? Look at that crap. Oh my god. I am going to. Wow. Holy crap. Yeah, I really do need to. See, they also put limits on how much you can put in descriptions. And this doesn't need to be that much of space because I'm not going to put anything else in there. Unless I plan to put like a store or something or whatever, and I don't know if I ever will. It's crossed my mind, and I have to admit, learned it twice over the years. But I mean, other than that, no, 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 no. I mean, look at that. Yeah, yeah. It's probably gonna be confusing, but it doesn't really matter if I put it in the. I think it's called parentheses or whatever they call it. It's kind of like whispering, but not really. I mean, not always. Like where if I put a full word or I put like the initials or what it's really short for, like JRPG, you might notice that as well in you know descriptions. Yeah, let us know. That's the only reason why, because I just messed with the. I didn't really add anything to it, but I have been posting. Yeah, see this right here. I did this quite a while back and made it a little bit more feasible. Because it makes more sense this way. And it just didn't need a whole lot to it. I did all this comma, 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 comma. I played. I wanted to. Well, I didn't exactly put all that was in there. I should put down when it was released, but it don't really matter because, I mean, I have been doing that too. I am starting to get back into this game as well. And if it don't work out, see, that's why I'm trying to do this off screen as well. And I wasn't feeling good for the fast myself. So what can I say? There's been like a bug kind of going around. So, but yeah, I mean, literally, yeah, like this one right here. I think I just recently released. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, that one's fine. It don't need to be messed with. What else is there? Yeah, how to successfully fail episodes. I'm not sure. Huh? Oh, it's only gonna show so much. So the reason I even mess with these, um, as well is because it only shows so much. It used to show more, so I don't know what the deal with that is. I don't even know if it will show it if I do this, because it should be showing links, to be honest, and it's not. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, I need to really edit this entirely, and I don't really like to because it explains a whole bunch more than. I mean, I suppose I could just put a video out in it, just explain all of that, and but I would have to just like do it before I delete what's in it, you know. That way, beforehand. But I don't know if I really feel like doing that because then it's just like then it feels like it's not really part of the list, you know, because that was just for like it was a short-lived series basically. Because so far I haven't found anything to successfully fail yet. But someday, ow, ow, hey, calm down, calm down. I'm just relaxed. I'm just fixing the thing. So, but yeah, I mean, I haven't really needed a reason to really. I mean, I do still need to record. It's just, I mean, like I was, because we have plenty to go on for now. I mean, Doom is almost done. I mean, it's actually done as far as it that I did actually play through it. But as far as it being released, it's almost done. But it has quite a few more to go. Just got through releasing today, which I thought it maybe it didn't because for whatever reason. But no, it turned out it did fine. I was going to say, well, maybe I need to do it manually because I didn't know what was going on. I mean, I can't really, it doesn't really give me any notifications that I actually uploaded or whatever. But you would have thought that because, see, look, if I go to my channel, yeah, oh, now it shows me. It should have said recently or something that these should be showing. I mean, because there are things on here, I mean, that will only show to me, but it all depends on what it is. Even though I'm going through this, it should show me, even though that I'm like, I'm on my account. Not like I'm not. Anyway, so how to successfully fail is just a series that, I mean, it's not dead or anything. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to continue on doing that. But, right away, I mean, I might keep on doing it, but it'll be like a one show off deal, like just like whenever I show off a game, It's not even gonna be a full on playthrough or anything. It'd just be like, oh, well, I successfully failed at it, or it's a game that shouldn't even, or should be fixed. It's kind of hard to find these days unless they've got older versions lying around where you can go, Oh yeah, sure, okay. Just another guy who's gonna say how terrible it is or whatever. You know, which don't get me wrong. Okay, sure, all right. You don't need my input on it because you already know how terrible it is and it needed to be updated. Okay, I get it. But like, if there's anything, let me put it this way as well: that to find anything new anymore that has been terrible and have to put out there, then you like someone who hasn't already done it. I mean, not that they haven't already done the whole idea of it. It's just the particular gamer, you know. I don't know if I'll ever do a movie, but I'm not gonna try and do that anyway. Goodbye, Mr. Bubs. The hell was that? My bad. I thought I threw it. I guess I'll check that out later. But yeah, I mean, as far as movies go and whatnot, I don't know. And streaming, even if I could get into it, I've heard that it's getting like harder now. So I don't know if I could or not. I mean, it's always been kind of hard as it is trying to get people interested, and with the copyrights and stuff. I don't know. So I don't know. I may stream, I may not. I don't know. That's something for the future me if I'm still around. You know, if I'm still around, I'm still here. Hey, you know how it is. I can't guarantee the future. All I can guarantee is, as long as I'm still around, you'll still hear from me and hear videos from time to time. So yeah, by the time that this gets posted and everything, I gotta say, I mean, I've been making update videos. I try not to make them as too often, but it's like if I have to, I feel like if I have to address something so that you know what's going on, like, what's going on here? There's nothing wrong with this list or whatever. He didn't add anything to this. Why is this showing up? Because sometimes people can edit things and you probably won't know unless you check on it. And unless you've also known what it was before, like, there might have been a correction and you don't even know it, and actually no, not unless you. I mean, what am I saying? Not, yeah. If you've seen before that it has some things that have been on there or whatever, and then it's like, okay. If you haven't, then you won't know unless I tell you about it. Even then, it won't be on the video unless I actually am showing it as I record it, which I probably should do, but who cares? I mean, I could. I mean, I have nothing against showing it, but then again, how does that really prove that I did it or didn't do it, right? I don't know. All I know is that it's there if you want to know. In case you care, I don't know if you really care or not. I mean, if you don't care, well, then that's fine with me. I just thought I'd tell myself. Hey, self. Excuse me. Future self. Or future me. Yeah. Uh, in case you're seeing the new updated playlist or whatever, um, yeah, that's what happened. Okay, it said you're two and number hit, so I messed with that. Hope you're okay with that. I mean, I guess I could say that like that, but it's kind of silly, really. I mean, even though I am kind of doing this for myself, but So the update videos themselves are kind of more or less uh, more number one than number two for other people who are keeping up with things than the actual videos themselves. They're like more number two. I mean, because it's a struggle. What can I say to have people even care about what you're putting out there? Because I never even, I mean, I've never done this for subscribers. I really haven't. But if you, I mean, if you want to, feel free to. I got links in the list, and I put them there because I want you to find entertainment in case you run out. Feel like lunch, like and to keep it fresh, and that way that person has a chance to do his thing. And I might mention links or whatever from time to time, but I can't do that in every video because they have a limit, which is stupid, really, of how much crap you can put in. I think they ought to put like if you're gonna do that, why can't they have a link system or link description box, whatever it is, just for like, whatever you want to edit in there or something. That would be more helpful because once in a while there are other people that need help. And you can't put them in there like unless it's in the next video, and then you're sacrificing somebody, which is really stupid. I mean, the description box should obviously contain when it was, what date was when you recorded or streamed and whatever and uploaded, instead of when you posted. I mean, it should contain it on its own, I suppose. Because I mean, nobody even puts in there when it was posted. I should put it on there, I guess. But I really don't feel like doing that because then I have to manually do that because by the time that they get released, if I put them on schedule, that is, putting them on schedule makes them more manageable to put out there, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I didn't post anything, crap. Well, see, you gotta have something uploaded to have it posted whenever you're gonna post it, even if you manually do it. But see, the thing is, in order to do it manually, and let's say you wanted it to come out tomorrow, you'd have to wait for tomorrow, whatever time you want to do it at. I mean, you still would be waiting for it to be releasing, except you don't actually have to wait to do it yourself if you put it on schedule. Which I think scheduling actually helps more than you think. Frankly, I'm grateful for the scheduling. I don't think BitChute actually has scheduling, which they should do. And they should update it to not. I mean, see, one of the things about YouTube is that you can have mini playlists. I'm not sure how many videos you can have on BitChute. Probably more than, as many as you want. I don't know. To be honest, I know you can have like, as many. You can upload it for like hours and hours and hours and hours. On there. I know you can do that, but as far as playlists go, no. And even though the bad drawback is you can't have any copyrighted music on there, even if you own a CD, even though that you may not own the rights to it, like you basically didn't create it or nothing, it doesn't really matter, which is kind of stupid. Because if you want to be able to enjoy something, and it's not like you don't really like the game music, that's another thing. Excuse me, a scratch here. Anyway, so now I'm scratching an old sore, I guess. It's on my face. But anyway, so this in, I mean, it's still gross, but whatever. Moving on. What were we talking about now? I don't mention too often about bitch. I hear this as well. And the True Evil show is just for a cooperative deal between me and the Black King. I think we wouldn't be cooperative during the streams for our own channel if we decide to stream. Even videos we might make together, like we decided to change our minds about it. It's not just for a backup, but whatever. But like, if I decide to make a live stream for myself and I want to back it up or something, I guess I could put it up there. But more or less, I put it on BitChute because, in case, you get copyrighted for some dumb reason or another. Which I don't know. So, the one thing I gotta say is that I like to be able to enjoy music. And I like to be able to enjoy the game. And it's not that I don't like the music on it. I just don't really, I can't stress enough how important it is to have more of a variety. Because it's not like in a stage you can change the music. Some games allow that, not all games. You could, because you'd have to actually go through another section in order to play different music or whatever. I guess you don't necessarily have to have music, but it would be nice to be able to keep you going instead of going, this is so boring. Basically falling asleep because of how boring and droll it is. But although sometimes falling asleep is not a bad thing either necessarily. If a game can put you to sleep, it's not always necessarily the bad thing. A lot of times people think that that's just such a bad thing. It's always bad if it just puts you to sleep. No, not really. That's usually a good thing. Because games and movies have a tendency to help you fall asleep anyway. Just as much as food does. And, well, I'm not going to go there. But there's inappropriateness that can help you get to sleep, I guess. I've never really tried it, but I really don't care. And I'm not going to go into it what it is, because I'm not here to teach you anything. But I am trying to tell you that, I mean, to be fair, this is not to be teaching you anything. All I'm doing is just telling you what I got to tell you. Especially, hint, hint, my future self. Not that it really matters, but, I mean, literally, if you really care, then you want to help support the channel. You don't actually have to give no money. If you want to, feel free to subscribe. I mean, just to help with this content and get it out there that people know. I mean, that's the kind of thing I like about videos and stuff out there. Is it more helps out there than somebody begging for views and likes and money. That's kind of dumb anyway, just to get a video out. I don't need likes and subscribers just to have my videos come out. I mean not come out, but that and not for me to record them. I really don't. But I do need it for just like anybody else does, so that they know it's out there. If they want to optionally watch it or whatever. That's what it's for. It's not like to say mine's better than yours. I don't care about that. That's not why it's there. It's to be there in case you want to watch it, and it lets people know it's there. It's not to say that, can't stress that enough. I mean, Even if you don't, others might enjoy it. I mean, all I'm saying in that is, I'm not asking you. I'm just saying if you want to, go ahead, or just share it. Let people know it's there. I mean, it's only fair, just like anybody else. Hell, if you were doing content and you needed help, I'd do the same thing for you. I can't promise you that every single time, but hey, I could, no more than anybody could do it from my videos, and that's fine. As long as you've done it once and the next person has done it, so on and so on. It's like a never-ending circle that should never end for anybody. You need all the help you can get. I think my internet went down. Yeah, it did. Okay, it likes to do that. I hate that. Even Wi-Fi has a tendency to do that crap. There you go. If you hear me knock, if you hear that knocking, that's me knocking the phone against the wall, kind of, not hard or anything. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll have to reboot before upload. So, you won't know it, but I will. Yeah. I mean, it's always in the description, and I always make negative sure to put it in there. And if it gets like up too late, and to the point that and it depends on whether it needs to be finished or it didn't finish until tomorrow, I'll just go ahead and put it in there. I like to go ahead and put it in there because I have a tendency to forget. I mean, if I manage to remember it, which is not to say I don't always forget, but a lot of times, more often than not, I used to forget more often than not what date it was. What was this? What was it recording? This is why I keep it informative to go ahead, and it's why it's more important for me to upload it as soon as I can, and not like 2 or 3 weeks later. Because if I do that, then I won't know what date I recorded it, and I won't know what day I uploaded it. It's not always about whether or not I uploaded it on the same day that I recorded it, but it more or less helps out because that way it just gets it up there. Even though I don't always do that. I don't always manage to do it. Sometimes it just depends on when I record or whatever. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it is what it is. I gotta say though, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm yelling, but I'm tired. What can I say? Yeah, but other than that, I mean, it's just, and I've got, like, in my links, if you'll notice, I'll show you real quick. Hang on a minute. I'll bring this up before I end this. Okay. In fact, I'll be right back. Now, okay, good. And pause it. That's good. You ever see that twice? It's because that's me trying to make sure. Doggone sure there's there. Now, there should be. This is not actually been scheduled to be released yet. This is like the final video. Not the final video of the actual game itself of Doom, but the final video that wraps it up. And yeah. Let's see. Yeah, bitshoot.com/profile/ that will take you to that right there, profile, bitshoot.com/profile/ I wouldn't bother typing it in. I don't know if it'll work that way or not. Just click on it it should take you to the True Evil Show on BitChute. It has no videos right now. Can fix that easily enough once I link up my YouTube. I'm not, and that's another thing that's a bad drawback about BitChute is that even though you may have it linked up, is the fact that it doesn't always show all videos. So yeah, I intend to get Zelda going, but I'm going to get up here in a little bit. Hoping the dang... See, it says it's 61 degrees out, right? Well, it feels a lot colder than that. You ever notice, like, the weather may, like, tell you numbers of this and that? You think it'll be warmer, and it's not. It's freaking crazy. So I'll even show you right now. See that right there? 61 degrees. I guess it's 61 degrees cold. But, you know. I mean, it's not like it's as worse as it could be like in the North Pole, but it's still pretty bad. Like, literally bad enough that I have to have a heater on. A heater. And it may take up quite a bit of water. But the thing is that I only have so little power here. And I only need so little power. But the problem is that with so little power, I can't have all that running a fridge, a TV, a microwave. I mean, I can run it, but then it'll just, it's gone. Oh, what happened? Well, duh. It all adds up. All the amperage adds up, so you really can't have all that running at once. I mean, you can, if you have it all plugged in, which is always recommended to have a power strip, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. You know, because in a socket, you only get a couple. Well, you might get a socket that has, like, you know, more than one, but still, you should always have, like, a surge protector. Always. Never plug anything direct in, other than into the surge protector, because even sockets, as many sockets as they are not surge protectors. So, anyway, highly recommended. Anyway, moving on. What am I gonna say now? Yeah, I mean, you know, it all adds up. So it depends on what all you're running and everything. And sometimes the one source where it's at doesn't really matter. Because somehow or another, it's directly tied into having to turn off everything. That's not necessarily a good idea. But, hey, it doesn't matter if it's mine or not. I know what I was doing. Actually, I don't feel bad for trying to protect lives. You know? But see, I've turned off master switches before and turned them back on because it's always a good idea, from where I was taught from my dad, to turn it off all the power. Just be safe and turn it all off when you're trying to work on something. You know? Just like when you're trying to fix a machine, never, I mean, if you already know that, then in any of this, and you shouldn't be having to listen to me. But if you don't, well, you know. Anyway, never have it plugged in because you don't want the volts to come in it. You never have it plugged in. I mean, you can somewhat work on it, but like if you're messing with the wires or whatever, yeah, you don't want to do that. I mean, you can clean it out with it being, you know, plugged in or whatever, but always be safe. Better to be safe than sorry, you know. So that's what my dad always taught me. You know, just to, you know, unplug it. And you know what his dad would do? Start that over. You know what her dad would do? look, I'm tired, okay? What do you expect? This is not scripted or anything. Her dad would actually take the TV while it was plugged in, even though he said not to never do that. He would do it himself anyway. I guess when he got older or something, I don't know what was going on. But he would do it anyway and fix the doggone thing. And that's really dangerous. Highly, highly dangerous. Don't ever do that. Her dad. Her. Anyway. Crazy. But yeah, you should never mess with anything that's got electricity running through it. Never. I mean, it's what you gotta give it. See, that's another thing. When you unplug something after it's been running, give it a little bit before you even mess with it, because like about an hour. So it also depends on how long it's been running. Well, that's what I had to learn on my own. I mean, about like at least give it about 15 minutes before you even bother with doing that. I mean, But if it's been running for like all day, vacuuming and stuff like that, yeah, give it an hour. Let it cool down, because if you start messing with it now, even if you've unplugged it, it's still gonna have. Not only will it have bolts in it, and it's got to have time to cool down. Otherwise, you will be in the hospital, not just because of electricity, but because of the burns it'll give you. Any equipment is liable to do that to you. No matter how good they are, no matter what they do, it don't matter. Nah, I can't say that about. Well, yeah, actually about phones too. Even phones, yeah, they're not safe from that. But anyway, I'm gonna go now. But I mean, it would be nice to actually be able to run music in the background, but besides game music, and it would be nice to be able to even run game music. Not all the time, but whatever. So a lot of times I don't even want to hear music, but then there's times I do. And the hell of it is that, I can't do it because it's copyrighted. So stupid. And the reason why I'm also going really slow on Final Fantasy VII isn't just because I'm not ready to do it, but that's one of the main reasons. The other reason is because of the music. Sometimes they'll copyright and flag it. And I'm trying to take it slow. I'm trying not to do it for too dang long, because I don't want to take a chance of it being that all of a sudden I get a copyright or something like that, because I think it's stupid, really. And I might get my 15 minutes plus taken away from me, which is stupid. Another thing that was stupid as well is that we had to put a phone number for our True Evil show on YouTube, just to have. And it wasn't even that long of a video. It was only like 17 minutes and some many seconds. I can't remember. Even though it wasn't really me playing at the time, but I was there with the Black King. I mean, I'm tired anyway. The Black King. I was here there co-hosting. Next time it'll be me playing and him just being, not hosting, but not just co-hosting. Sorry, I was commenting and doing some, which I will tend to do. Right now we're just doing demos once a month. Debating on. We're not sure when we're gonna actually release them, but we're gonna start releasing them. So, yeah, demos. see the thing about demos is that there are like lots out there, and a lot of games don't actually produce demos, except they don't really classify it as it, but call it beta testing, is a update as they go along. Even games that are supposedly fully developed, like RuneScape, has beta testing. I think still, I'm not sure. Anyway, uh, it's crazy. World of Warcraft, World of Warcraft. I may have said it right, but it's not always the problem. Anyway, had beta testing. I don't know if they still have it or not, but hey, even the people who developed the game beta tested themselves, which is crazy. It's not crazy that they're doing it. It's crazy to think that, I don't know. Anyway, later. Bye bye.